What is happening, guys? My name is Jamie, this is the Norwich Reptile Shed, and in this video we're going to be continuing on with the new pine snake vivarium build. So in the last video I left it as a waterproof box with a custom background and an LED light. So in this video we need to, I really want to get the snake in, so we're going to push forward and get all the jobs done, which includes getting the glass tracks down, getting the glass in, vents, UV, heating, and then decorating it ready for the snake. So if you didn't check out part 1, make sure to go back and check out that one where we build a custom vivarium. And also if you go back into my tutorials videos, you'll see a full video on how I make my custom vivariums, plus how I also do waterproofing and backgrounds as well. So first job on the list in this video is to get the glass tracks installed so I can measure for the new glass and get the vents done. I don't need to show you how to do that. Let's just cut to a time lapse. Okay, so since that last clip I have been a busy little beaver and I've installed the lighting rig that is going to be in here for the time being. We'll see how we get on with this. Gone for a slightly different approach than all my other vivariums in the 6 foot kind of builds, and that is because I knew going into this that I am not going to have a piece of wood with the actual light fitting on it. I'm going to hang a dome. I've got a Reptile Systems black dome, which seems to be a staple at the moment on these builds, and I can hang that in a way that it means it won't block this UV. If I actually have this directly above it, I'm going to block a lot of the basking area. So yeah, I've gone for a slightly different thing. It doesn't matter, it's all temporary. It can all be unscrewed, it can be adjusted. We can sort of get things tweaked using the solar meter. It's cool. It's a cool thing to be able to do, adjust things. Nothing is dead set. And also I've installed an LED floodlight. So let me see if I can. I don't think I can get Oh, you can't really see it, but yeah, there is an LED floodlight in here which is going to light up this area slightly more. So that's a new thing that I'm trying. So I suppose the next thing we need to do really before we hang the heat lamp is decide the decor, the rock placement, and then I can hang the lamp to suit the decor. So I'm actually now going to throw in all the substrate and I'll show you what I've got for the substrate. Okay, substrate wise, we've got some play sand. I've got a bit left over from the Bearded Dragon build. So we've got some play sand there, we've got some topsoil, I've got 3 bags if I need it. I don't know. I've got some organic, fertilizer free, everything free compost that I'm going to throw in there just to help give the plants a bit of a boost. Not that there's going to be many plants in here, which I'm learning from Northern Pine snake builds. It's pretty pointless putting plants in there. And I do have some plants here. I've got a maidenhair fern which I'm going to trial. They do look very delicate, but from previous experience, these guys are hard as nails. So I'm going to give it a go, see what happens. If it dies, it dies. We learn, we move on. And I've got a whole bag here of leaf litter. I found a broken branch there. I don't know if I'm going to use the fresher stuff, but I've got the whole bag is full of brown leaf litter, some moss, and just stuff to help make this look cool. So what we need to do first really is get a nice base in, and then I'll take you outside and show you the decor, and I will start putting that together. Okay, so that's got the substrate started. Let's head out over to Mr. P. Let's head out and have a little look at what I've got outside. Oh, some nice big bits. So we've got a nice big rock there. So yeah, that'll be cool. That's for the basking area, and then I've got all this cool stuff. I'm hoping I'm going to get all of it in. This piece might have to be cut slightly. Yeah, let's play about and see what we can do. Okay, so I'm currently quite happy with this. I had a strong feeling that this big piece, and my last remaining stump, tree stumpy root ball thing. I had a feeling that these would go well together. Yeah, I'm quite chuffed with that. I have made space here or here along the front on the cooler end for a water bowl, which is something I never do. I always forget about the water bowl. So I've added a space for the water bowl, and as you can see, tucked in here is our big piece of slate, and then also either side of that they're raised. It's slightly hidden. She can hide all the way under this log and go up over here. So there is cryptic basking opportunities. This is all hidden back here. Half of this is kind of hollowed out. So lots of nice hiding spaces, all taken into consideration, and nothing particularly around this area that is going to affect my dome placement. These, I've thrown them in there. They might not stay, they might, I don't know. She's not going to climb up them. They're just to kind of add a little bit of interest at the end rather than it just being completely dead and flat. But yeah, at the moment I think it looks quite dramatic. Let's throw some leaf litter in here, plant it up and see what happens. Okay, so I am well happy with this. This is looking great. I'm really chuffed. Loads of wood, nice and dramatic. Loads of leaf litter. The moss, that's really cool. So we've got one more job to do before the glass arrives, and that is to put the heat lamp in. Now that we know where the rock is. So yeah, let's get the heat lamp installed. So the glass is here, which is the last step of this build. I've put the name tag on there and the species. All I've got to do now is fit the glass and we can put the snake in. So there you go, guys. That is another build ticked off. really happy with this one. I think the decor is really good, and yeah, and it's the 6th build of, it's the last 6 foot build. Yeah, that means this wall is complete. That's a really big milestone. I'm really happy with that. That doesn't mean we are stopping anytime soon. We've still got other vivariums to build. We've got other vivariums to improve. So yeah, don't worry about that being the last major building here, because we've got tons of work to do. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, drop me a comment, and if you want to support the channel even further, head over to Patreon, where for £3 a month I can put your name at the start of each video. Thank you very much, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.